Hello YouTube, this is Jackie and you are watching Witchy Jekyll Crochet. Welcome to my channel. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. It's silliness. But today I'm going to be going over a big box full that I pulled out. Big box that I can't even close all the way because it's so full of unfinished projects, and we're gonna go over it together. So one of these things, which is this one, Shelly's gonna laugh about. But first off, before we go and get into that, the green blanket that I'm currently working on because I want to be festive for the month of March. I've been working on this, and I added a new color, another green color, and what I'm doing is I'm mixing two of the yarns together, and I'm just making a big fat border around it just to make it a little bit larger. But this is just going to be something that I put on the end of my bed just to be festive. That's what I like to do. I like to make things that kind of, you know, matches things of the seasons and stuff like that. So I've been working on that since a little bit on it last night and a little bit this morning. All right. Now some of these things in here, there's a few things that are finished projects. Samples of things that I want to create bigger things, and just a bunch of different things. Yeah. I have a pile here of stuff already because I did go through this box, so I try to be a little organized with this. But I started this because I was going to make this into a crocodile stitch purse, and I'm gonna rip this apart because I already have one that looks like this except in a gray color, and I don't really need another one. I don't really need another purse, so I'm going to pull this apart and roll all this yarn into a ball properly so it's not a mess, and make something new out of it. Another thing that I had fun with, actually, my first time ever trying plan pooling, and I was using this yarn. Don't know what kind of yarn this is because I don't have a label to it, but this was yarn that my mom gave me, I do believe, and my first attempt, not too shabby. This yarn is technically not for plan pooling, but I made it kind of work. Yeah. For my first time, I don't think that's too bad. But I'm going to pull this apart because this was just me practicing. So I want to actually purchase yarn that's specifically for plan pooling, yeah. And say that 10 times fast. And yeah, and actually try different colors too, a different color scheme. But pulling that apart, and then I found this little thing. I have no idea what I was planning on making with this thing. I see a lot of mistakes in it, whatever it was supposed to be. But I'm going to try to attempt to pull this apart. I don't know how easy that's going to be because I remember this yarn being that kind of yarn that you know, sticks to each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think whatever I can salvage out of this while trying to pull it apart without ruining it or ripping it. Yeah, I'm just going to pull that apart and use this yarn for something else in the future. Okay. Oh, and here's another one that I'm going to be pulling apart. This was a shawl that I was working on a long time ago. I think Easter, around Easter, a year or two ago. And I'm just not feeling it. Now, I'm not feeling it, so I'm pulling this apart. I have no idea what kind of yarn this is. I don't remember. No label. I don't know why I've been throwing the labels away. Why do I do that? So that's going to get pulled apart and used for something else in the future. Okay, now for the fun stuff. I promise this won't take too long, guys. How many minutes am I in? Okay, 5. Okay. I have to watch the time on my recording because it's, I don't know, it's been funny, my camera. So, okay, so the skirt. Shelly, this one's for you, honey. This is the skirt that I need to finish. And I'm using, by the way, I'm using Cotton Kings from Hobby. If you go and look back on Shelly's Sassy Stitches channel, you will see that I gifted her, I sent her Happy Mail. Not this color, but other color schemes. And yeah, I sent her 2 of those because she really liked the color of the yarn. By the way, woman, what'd you make out of that yarn? Did you make anything out of that yarn yet? I'm just curious. But anyways, I want to know if you've done anything with it yet. But it's really thin yarn, so if you're still waiting and holding off to make something, I completely understand, because it is very thin yarn to work with. But this is a maxi skirt that I need to finish. This skirt's gonna go all the way down to my ankles, and literally it's just like a mini skirt right now. And what it is like pineapple stitching, and that's just gonna keep flowing all the way down. And it's gonna be beautiful, beautiful colors, just, you know, going through all these colors here all the way down. So I'm going to end up using, I have this much left from this one yet, so not very much left from this. So the rest of this is going to finish off the skirt, so because I only got 2 of these. So yeah, all right, I'm getting tangled. Oh dear, help, help. Okay, I figured it out. We're good. Okay. So yeah, this is staying out because that is going to be getting worked on. I'm going to work on that. Everything else can wait as long as it wants, you know, it can wait. But we're going to go through all this. Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay, that's just a bunch of scrap yarn and stuff. This is something that I made, and I don't know if I'm ever going to wear it. I don't know. But I made a halter, a hippie style halter top. It's got fringes on it. It's all kind of tangled. There we go. It's got fringes on it. Ties around the neck. It ties in the back like so. Super cute. And what I was thinking of styling this, if I was to ever wear it, I would just wear maybe a black or white bikini top underneath and wear a long hippie style skirt, maybe a long jean skirt or something with it, with a jean jacket over it. I thought that would be super cute to wear in the summertime. I don't know. But I think it's cute though. But that's something that I made. I don't know if I ever shared this with you guys. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's something that I made, and something that's finished. And I had this tucked away with everything, so I forgot all about it. So we're gonna leave that out. This was just something that I finished, and it was just supposed to be something to lay on top of. I have a square table in my living room, and I made this just to lay on top of it, to cover the top of it, because it's got scratches and stuff on it. And I made this just to put on top of it, and it's just your corner to corner stitch. I just did a simple striping design on it. These were just things I was playing around with, but this, hold on, hold that thought. Alright, I'm getting confused here. I must have, okay, we'll get to those other ones, but this, I made this, it's got that popcorn stitching flower design thing going on. I'm going to make a bunch of these, but I need to purchase yarn. I want to make a bunch of these in different colors, like a pretty color scheme. This was just practice, but I love this, and this was actually pretty easy to do. I think I have the video tutorial that I got this from saved on my channel somewhere. And yeah, I'm going to make a bunch of these. I don't know what colors I want to do yet, but I'm going to buy yarn and make a blanket out of these squares. So yeah, we're going to be, pretty soon, I'm going to be doing some yarn shopping, and I'll share that shopping haul with you one of these days. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I want to do it. Because isn't that cute? I think that would be a really, really pretty blanket. So yeah, keep that there, because that's a reminder. These are for a tank top that I started working on, and I actually want to finish this and keep going with it. I didn't write what size hook I was using. Uh-oh. We'll figure it out. Don't you hate that? Forgetting what hook. I have all these things, and who knows what hook size I use for some of these projects. Oh dear. But anyways, I gotta come up with something. You know what? That reminds me. Shelly was saying on her channel last night that she's wanting to look for stitch markers where they already have the hook size on them. But she wants several of them because she has several of the same size hooks, just different style hooks. And I want the same thing. So if you guys know of any place where her and I can purchase stitch markers or something to help remind us on projects that we do what hook size, you know, because when these are too small to write on, so I could, but I don't see that would work out because it would rub off eventually if I used a Sharpie or something. I can just see it rubbing off on that plastic. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys know of a store or anywhere that has anything affordable, nothing too, like, something affordable where they make stitch markers that have the hook size labeled on them. That would be so helpful because I need that. And I know Shelly's wanting something like that too. She mentioned it in her video last night. But that's something. That's going to be a tank top though. So, yeah, it's a bright pink. Bright pink. Where are we at here? I can't see. 13 minutes? Okay, got a couple more minutes. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then this, I only have one row to finish on this. So I'm going to leave this one out too. This is actually the color that I gifted. It's the Cotton Canes cake that I gifted Shelly. And I don't have this hook size labeled on this, but I'll figure it out. This is that color yarn that I gifted her. Yeah. And this is just a shawl that's pretty much done. I just got to finish the row. I'm right here, and I just need to finish that up. But yeah, that's just a shawl. Yep, it's one of those zigzaggy designs. I got this pattern off of Fiber Spider, of course. What's new? What's new, Jackie? You're always getting stuff off of Fiber Spider. I know. Okay. I don't always just do his stuff. I do other people's stuff. Next, this is a blanket that I'm making. I actually want to finish this. Nice, warm, cozy, squishy blanket. It's really soft. And this is that annoying yarn that is hard to crochet with because it's hard to see the loops when you're making your loops because it's that kind of yarn. I forget what you call this yarn. Let me know in the comments if you can tell me if you know what this yarn is and what kind it is. But you know what I mean? It's that kind where it's hard to find your loop, where you're going, where you're supposed to put your hook in through. Yeah, it's tedious working with this, but it makes really pretty projects though when you get going on it and using it, but it can be tedious. So that's something that I'm going to keep on working on. This blanket, I'm halfway done with this blanket, and this is just a Chevron blanket, but the only thing is with this one, I ran out of the solid blue here, and I think I have enough of this. It's got green and turquoise mixed in with it, but I'm making a chevron, just a regular chevron pattern blanket, but I'm halfway done with it. So I'm going to keep going with this. I just need to purchase more yarn to finish it. And I think for me to match that same color, I'm going to have to go to Walmart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little of the piece of the tail here, cut the piece off, and hopefully I can match yarn from the store with the same color and everything. Because I think this was Red Heart yarn. I didn't say the label or anything, so I gotta get in the habit of saving labels on my skeins of yarn. I gotta get in that habit. Now this blanket, oh my gosh, I started this and worked on this a long time ago, and like right when I started my crochet channel, that was around the time I was working on this from the beginning. And this pattern I got off of Crochet Crowd, and I just find it to be so cool. I don't remember this yarn was cake yarn. I just don't remember what kind, but I have enough of it to finish this square blanket. But isn't that cool? I just have a little bit more to go, not too much further. Because really I can make it as big as I want. And this would be something that I would put on my recliner chair. That would look cute. I love those colors though. They're fun. Fun and vibrant. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna finish sooner or later. And oh, I have a poncho in here that I want to finish. I'm making a poncho, and I'm using a bunch of these little skeins that I got off of Hobie, I do believe. This is Department 71 Sienna. Sorry if you can't see that. And this is the color olive, and it is, where is it? There it is. 90% acrylic and 10% polyester. And then I have a top, another top that I'm working on. There's that. And I'm using some old school yarn, Chevron Gold. I don't know if they make this particular yarn anymore, because this is an old label. Funny that I saved this label, but no labels on my other projects. Go figure. But yeah, so that's the yarn I'm using for this. Hopefully I have enough to finish this project here. But yeah, this is just going to be a top. I gotta make more of these little squares, because I want them to go around the neck area. So I'm not quite sure how I want this, if I want to do short sleeves or literally just a cut off sleeves. I have no idea yet. We'll figure that out when that time comes. Alright, so that's one I'm going to keep on working on. Oh, here's those other sample things. This is another popcorn stitching that I was playing around with. And then look at this funky thing. This is a puffy, swirly square. That's what the back looks like. Pretty funky, but yeah, it's different. It's kind of cool. But I was just practicing this. So these are basically kind of swatches, and I was just practicing. So those are just there. Right, that's it for that. And then I have another blanket in here. This pattern I got off of Crystal's Bag O' Day crochet. I got this pattern off her. That's that vintage stitching. And I'm making a blanket out of that. I have tons of different shades of pinks, and I want to go through all of them. So this is like a stash buster of all my pinks, and they're all going to this blanket. So I'm working on that, and that's pretty much it. Everything else, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it would be fun to show you all that. I try to go fast because my camera likes to be funny. So I'm sorry if I went too fast with this. Sometimes I drag my videos a little too long, and it takes forever for them to upload, and I have to import them and do all kinds of stuff. Oh, those I'm going to be tearing apart tonight, so. But let me just put all this away, and then I can say, do my ending here with you guys. So those are my unfinished projects, and yeah, that's a lot. And there are a lot of big projects in there that I'm like working on, but I'm glad I brought all that out. Now back to the skirt though, that I really need to get on and start working again, because she's been waiting too long to be finished, and I can't wait to see the finished results and share it with you. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on that. I gotta get on myself. I'm leaving it out, so I triggered myself to do it. Alright guys, that's all for this video, and I want to thank you for watching. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I hope that you stick with me, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And I had fun yesterday hanging out on Kim's Crochet and Knits channel. She went live, and I said hello and chat, and I was also at Granny D's. I stopped at hers and chatted with everybody. So it was so nice to hang out with the crochet community and just chat with you guys. I miss doing that. So you guys will be seeing more of me. So keep an eye out for me, because I'll pop in some of people's chats sometimes. So I enjoy doing that. Alright, on that note, I'm going to call it a day. And I'm going to keep this box in my room so I don't forget about this stuff. I'm going to I could fit it under my bed, so we're going to stuff this box somehow under my bed. I think I can fit it. I think my bed is high enough. If not, I'll condense it into a smaller box maybe. But I'm going to keep it in my room so I won't forget about this stuff again. All right. Thank you for watching again. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please give my channel a big give this video a big thumbs up. It will help my channel grow and the algorithm and all that crap that YouTube does. And yeah, blessed be, and bye for now.